Hello and welcome back to my channel, or if you are just finding my channel, welcome. My name is Annie and I have a 5-month-old baby boy, and obviously at one point he was a newborn. So in today's video I will be sharing with you 10 of my top favorite must-have newborn baby items. So the first item I'm going to talk about has been a huge lifesaver for us. When we were in the hospital, they gave us one of those ball syringes to suck out boogers and stuff like that out of your baby. Well, that thing did not work for us. So we pulled out the Nose Frida. This is by the brand Frida Baby. We love this thing. We used it so stinking much. We still use it, but it was such a lifesaver during the newborn stage. So the premise of this is that you put this end into baby's nose, and then you put this end into your mouth, and you literally suck. No, you are not going to get boogers in your mouth. There is a little filter on this for a reason, if they even get that far. I've never had boogers go past the tube. This thing is amazing for getting boogers out. Our baby hated it, but it was the only thing that would help. So this is a product I would highly recommend. This item currently runs at $15.99 on Target's website, but I know that you can get this in like bundle packages with other Frida products, and sometimes that can be a better deal. But yes, highly recommend this one. The next thing I'm going to talk about are swaddles. Our baby loves being swaddled. He loved being swaddled from the get-go. It's been a super hard transition to get him out of the swaddles. He definitely loves having his arms really tight to his sides, but at the same time, he's also a very strong baby. So he easily broke out of like muslin swaddles and the little like receiving blankets they give you at the hospital. So one investment that I'm so glad I made were the Copper Pearl stretchy swaddles. This thing was a lifesaver and he loved it. This is super stretchy, good material. It's not thick, so he didn't get too hot because he is a hot sleeper. So that's something else to think about, is how cold or hot your baby sleeps. So this was about perfect for him, and it's huge. So you can really wrap it around him really well. I got this off of Amazon. So on Amazon, and I believe on their website, it runs the same. It runs for about $24.95. This was amazing for quite a while. They have all kinds of different prints, so like whatever your preference is. I love the camo, so obviously is what I got. But at some point he did start breaking out of this because they get stronger, they get bigger. It's just harder to like physically swaddle them. So we moved on to the Swaddle Me Swaddles with the Velcro. These are amazing as well. This lasted him so long. It's really simple. You just put their little feet in here, put this up, and then you just wrap it around him like you would a real swaddle. He also loved this thing so much, and he didn't start breaking out of it until he started to grow out of it. And it's really good quality. Like, we will definitely be able to use this for future babies. The Velcro, it's still really great. It didn't wear out through all the washes that it's been through. I would highly recommend both of these brands. The bassinet that we used for when we brought our little Benji boy home was the Halo Bassinet. We got the one with the buttons on it for different settings. We did not use that part, so if you are going to invest in one of these, I would recommend just getting the one without the settings on it, because you can just get the regular one that's just the bassinet. But this bassinet was great because it pushed right up to the side of our bed, and you can swivel it over the bed and easily bend the arm down to get him out. I love this, especially because I am a breastfeeding mom, and those nights when they wake up like 5-6 times just in the night, it's so nice to have something that's so easily accessible right there by your bed. One complaint I do have about the bassinet is that the legs on the bottom are super long, and like the amount of times Chase and I have tripped on it is insane. But the positives of this bassinet completely outweigh the negatives for us. On Target's website, the exact bassinet that we got runs about $290, but I believe the ones without the button settings on the side run a little cheaper than that. So it's just kind of preference of what you think you would use. We will definitely be using this bassinet for future children to come. So this next item that I'm going to talk about is definitely completely unnecessary, and it is an investment. It's kind of a pricey item. It is the DockATot. So this is just a sleep lounger, or baby lounger, I suppose you would call it. This is pretty pricey. This right now at Target runs about $175 for the simple one without a cover. Now I know you can purchase the ones with the covers or you can individually purchase covers. We didn't feel like we needed that. Maybe in the future I will repurchase covers because just the white one does stain really easily. You can take the cover off and you can wash it, which is really nice. I would recommend getting a separate cover for it. I love this thing. He obviously has grown out of it. I think he grew out of it around 3 months. So they don't have a lot of long-term use for it, but it was definitely great for the newborn stage. And I know there's larger sizes. This is just the deluxe. So this is just for those first few months until they grow out of it. But this thing was amazing for postpartum for me because if I needed to stand up, I didn't have to like stand up with him. I could have this right beside me, set him down, stand up, and then pick him up because if you're a mom, you know, standing up, holding a child is not easy in the first couple of weeks after you've had him. But then after that, this thing was amazing. He would nap in this under my supervision super well. During the day, I could just lie him in this when he was sleeping all times of the day and get work done. I could like vacuum, sweep, do laundry, all of it, and he would not wake up. He would just sleep so well in this while I was doing stuff. I love this thing. So yes, definitely pricey, definitely an investment, but one I'm so glad we made. I could not live without a sound machine. Honestly, I feel like we're to the point where Chase and I need a sound machine to sleep as well. But if we do not have a sound machine running, Benji will not sleep. So to begin with, we did not buy any kind of expensive like name brand sound machine. We just got the portable sound machine by the brand My Baby. And I believe we just got this off of Amazon. This is amazing for like if you're going in the car or if you're like transporting him from room to room. This is really nice when I would put him in the DockATot and then I could just set this right next to him and he would sleep so soundly. But this is battery powered and we did use this for nighttime use for the first few months. And then we realized this would die, he would wake up. And also we were going through batteries like crazy and we buy the pack of batteries from Costco that's about $16. And I was like, you know what? I'm done doing that. So I got on Amazon and I purchased this sound machine for literally $16. This is the Aircy sound machine. Honestly, I think I picked it out mostly for the aesthetic because it comes on this really cute little wood base. But this sound machine is actually really amazing and it works really well. It's super loud. It has all different settings on it. So it has timer settings on it. It has a night light and then it has different kind of sound settings. And each sound setting has like, I think 8 tones, which we'll never use all of these. We literally picked one and we use the same one every time. This is definitely great for $16. You cannot beat that. I don't think it's necessary to buy like the Hatch Baby that's $60. I mean, maybe there's some perks to it, but in the end, it's literally just a sound machine. You could use your phone for it, but we like to have a separate thing that we don't have to like run our batteries down. I would highly recommend either of these, but just know if you get one with a battery, it's gonna die. Okay, this next thing is a little bit weird because I definitely think that this is baby's preference, but for us, Benji did not like those pretty Instagram-worthy binkies. The only ones he has ever taken, and still to this day, are the Mam brand binkies, and I really hope I'm saying that right. These run about $5 for a pack of 2, or I think you can get like a pack of 3 for like $7.50 or something like that. So they're pretty inexpensive, but they don't have like the rounded nipple like all the other like popular ones do, like the Ryan and Rose. Hated that. Even hated like the really popular green binkies that I feel like even like what the hospital gives you. He did not like those. He still does not like those. I don't know if they're too heavy for him or what, but these have been amazing for him. So if your baby is not taking those regular skinny rounded nipples, definitely invest in a Mam binky because these have been amazing for us. So we were gifted the Tiny Love Black and White Jiminy, I think is how you say it. This playmat is by far one of the best things that we received for the newborn stage. He just recently grew out of it, so that was kind of disappointing, but he used this playmat every single day. I loved it. He was obsessed with all the little characters on it, and it was so great for tummy time because we have cats and Our carpet in this apartment is just kind of like, I mean, it's rough and it's not like the most pleasant to be on. So tummy time on the playmat was just like such a lifesaver. I love this thing so much, and the day he grew out of it, it was just so devastating because I know he loved it as well. If he could have kept playing on it, I know he would have. This playmat runs for about $60 on the Target website, but I know that they have a lot of deals a lot of the times, and there are other playmats out there, but this one for us specifically was definitely one of my favorite things during the newborn stage. Okay, the UPPAbaby stroller is expensive, definitely an investment, completely unnecessary if you are on a budget, but it's something that I am so glad that we did invest in because it has been such a lifesaver for us this far. When we got our UPPAbaby Vista stroller, it was on sale. I believe it was a Black Friday deal, so we got it for around $750. We love our UPPAbaby stroller, so this is really great because we got the UPPAbaby Vista stroller and Mesa car seat duo. This is amazing because you can just pop up the stroller, take the car seat out of the car, and pop it right onto the stroller and you're good to go. There are 2 other attachments, so it comes with a bassinet attachment and also just like a regular seat attachment for when they grow a little bit bigger. Yes, he has moved on from the bassinet to the seat. I'm so sad about it, but he's just getting so big. Another great thing about the stroller that I love that made me kind of decide why we were gonna get it is that you can add multiple seats onto the stroller. I think you can have 2 different seat attachments at a time, and then there's also like a little like footstool that you can put on it later on, so you can have up to 3 kids on the stroller. I love the idea of that because we are obviously planning to grow our family even more in the future. I just love that this stroller is going to grow with us. It's a really great quality stroller, so I would definitely recommend it if you are looking to invest in a good stroller and car seat duo. Okay, this is a car seat cover. This is also from Copper Pearl. If you couldn't tell, it's the same exact pattern. This car seat cover has saved my butt so much. When we had Benji, it was March, so where we live, it was still pretty cool outside, and I really needed something that was going to keep him from getting like cold in the car seat when we were in and out from the car, especially as a newborn. Little did I know this was also going to double as kind of a mask for him. That's been really nice. Taking him into appointments, they have requested that we cover him with a blanket, and I'm like, I'm good to go because I have a car seat cover. So yeah, this is by the brand Copper Pearl as well. This also runs for about $24.95 online. You can get it on Copper Pearl's actual website, or you can get it on Amazon. This one I think frequently goes out of stock because I remember having to wait for it to go back in stock. This also doubles as a cover for breastfeeding. I personally don't use it for that because one, my baby hates being covered when he is eating. I would too, so I just personally don't care to cover my child. Also, like, it doesn't fit around me the greatest. So that's one thing I would say. If you are in the plus size or mid-size range, it is a little bit uncomfortable to use this because it's not the biggest thing in the world, but if you're a petite woman and you would like to cover up, this is a great option for that as well. So if you are in the market for a camera monitor for your baby, I would highly recommend the Owlet monitor, but I would more highly recommend the Owlet system. This is a sock monitor that you put on your baby's foot for when they are sleeping, and this is a little base station too. You just click it and turn it on. This measures their heart rate and their oxygen levels while they sleep, and so that you can kind of get some peace of mind knowing that they are breathing. I mean, that's the easiest way to put it. I love this thing. I'm so glad that we had it when we came home from the hospital because the 3 days that we were in the hospital, I probably slept for a total of 1 hour because I was constantly just like paranoid and worried about him and checking on him, making sure he was breathing. I hate that feeling. I am someone with anxiety. So when we got home and we put the sock on him, I slept like a baby, and I'm so glad we had it because I don't think I would be getting sleep if we didn't. I think eventually I would have learned to be okay with him sleeping, but this thing just gave me such good peace of mind. But you double them up as a duo and it is amazing. So you read their readings from this on the Owlet app, which is great, but then you also have this, and this, you can see the video of this from the Owlet app, and it shows the heart rate at the same time on the same screen. So this is a really, really good duo to have. The camera quality on this thing is amazing. I love it so much, and it just sits right on top of his crib, and I can see him and I can hear him well. And it also has the option to speak to him from my phone, so I can just press the little speaker button and I can talk to him as well. So that's gonna come in handy so much when he's a little bit older and starting to get a little ornery in his crib. You can get them separately, you can get them together. They go on sale a lot of times. So yeah, definitely would recommend this one if you are looking for a duo like this. All right, that is it for today's video. If you like this video, please consider subscribing down below. Hit that like button. If you would like to comment and engage with me, I would love to talk to you guys. If you watched, let me know how I did on this video. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!